welcome to OnePunch Algo Academy YouTube channel. Right, so today's recap, it is June 18, Wednesday, and I will be doing a recap on SPX, SPY, and QQQ. So what happened today? It was a crazy volatile day because of the Fed talk, Powell talk. So the market went crazy, but so many opportunities. So let's see how the price action works. Today, these are the lines I posted. These lines are support and resistance lines. Yes, there are a couple of, there are seems a lot, but it's actually not. Each of these lines represent a significance in the price action. So if you are new to my videos and doesn't know what these lines are, please go back to a couple of days before, even last week, I think. I have explained it over and over again what these lines are. Normally, I post these lines every day at 9:30. I do calculate it before market open, and these are forward forecasted. And so each of these lines means something for the day. The way the volume based on volume and different trading what do you call the waves, these lines represent a different strategy. Anyway, so let me go through these simply. This is bronze lines, these are golden lines, those are the main ones, and then silver lines are like second to gold lines, and then you also have white lines which are only available for SPY, not for QQQ or SPX. So today also we do use stock cal and then MACD for second and third confirmation. First confirmation is always line touches from the direction. So in this case, in the morning, I did publish it around 9:36 or something like that, but by then I did see that the line was already touched, the silver line was already touched on QQQ, and it's continue to going up, and you can see there's a white candle. And normally most of the guys with OnePunch Algo scalper, they do trade the bottom hit on 1 minute. So the way that the bottom hits are alerted, you can use something like that, and then have the bottom hits alerts getting directly to like a pop-up on here in this same window, or you can get it to email or like notification, or for the mobile app, TradingView app, or you can have sounds, different sounds that you can understand. Okay, this is a bottom hit when you hear the sound. So that's a cool thing that I have set up as well. All right, so here bottom hit did happen on SPY and QQQ as well. Let's go back to 2 minutes. Wave 1, I do trade with 2 minutes candles, and there was the touch on silver, and then touch is below 20, and MACD is also in red zone. So that was a perfect entry for calls. Because the price is coming from above and touching the silver line. Silver line was below the price, so the touch is always a retracement if others are setting up. So that's the price action for that strategy. So that's gonna go up. So it went up. Now let's see the bronze crossover. You can see the volume was high after a bottom hit in this area, and it's crossing over while the storage was still below, and then MACD is here, so can expect it to cross. And then it happened, continued, and this area, there's a golden line, but the SPY golden line was already crossed. So basically, if that happened, there is no trade confirmation once it is crossed. So normally, once it is crossed, I wait for the retracement of the next candle to touch from above, and then Stoch and MACD needs to be Stoch needs to be below 20 for me to get this more call. So an average up on this call. It went up. So basically, from here to here, someone can calculate what is the put percentage, sorry, the call percentage. Normally, 0.18 means 19 to 20% in wave one in the morning. So that's pretty much a good area to take profit or to scalp. It went up, and this area here, you can see there was a white line as well. White line works if there are 2 or 3 bounces on the same white line for the day. So that becomes the major support resistance area, support or resistance area, depending on the side of the price. So this case, white line did touch, crossed, and then closed below the white line. However, the QQQ is already above the golden line, and hence there's no trade there as well, entry or exit or whatever. So the next one, yellow lines came up as soon as it touched the bronze line. This case, as soon as the yellow bars, which are called momentum bars from the scalper, there's no put trades here as well, because we cannot take anything. So I had to wait and watch what's going to happen in the price. So next couple of candles, price crossed this one, and then this one stayed the same. Kind of could have taken some puts, because the stock hal was 80 here, and then MACD is on green zone, so kind of could have made about 10 or 15% on that rejection, especially SPY rejection there. The Q had a better drop than SPY, so normally I do trade QQQ from SPY chart as well, so that's 0.15% drop, so that's not bad actually. Anyway, I didn't take any trades there because the white lines were sold, close here on SPY, so didn't want to risk it. And waited, and then there's a big candle, green candle, bullish candle. The prices started to continue. On this area, you can see the bronze was above. So the other thing with bronze, when at the beginning, if a bronze was already crossed within the couple of minutes, like let's say for an example within 5 minutes, that means bronze is not getting respect for the day. Bronze was built for choppy market opens for the day, because I invented bronze because I saw on choppy or low volume trading days, there was no way to take good trades, and it doesn't even touch silver lines on those kind of days. So the bronze was for those kind of days. So if it is not respecting at the beginning, in at least the 5 to 10 minutes, then that means volume is higher. You can also check the volume to see if it is high, unusually high for the day. Yeah, because today is Fed talk day. It could be, right? So that's why bronze wasn't respected. As you come close to this area, like the top of the bronze line in QQQ, There was some rejection, but you see, Stoch wasn't matching on QQQ, and then continued. This area Stoch did uh, match, but it didn't touch. Next one, Stoch did match. It did touch and rejected a little bit, but again, like I mentioned, it's a risky play here. But you see, SPY also rejecting this area for silver. So these two kind of, if entered, could have taken a 5 to 10% scalp there. I think one of our students did took this trade and posted it. I didn't take that. I wasn't satisfied with the choppiness in this area here. Because the reason when I check 1 minute, I saw some choppiness in this area. So that's why I didn't took it. The next one became green, but you can see it went down a little bit after that touch until here. So that's kind of like 10% gain on puts. Um, Again, you can see yellow bars. Now the momentum is on, so the crossover on this silver is it doesn't have any entry confirmation, and then it continued to go. Now, while it is on yellow bars, you don't even have to like consider getting into puts until these bars stop showing yellow or consolidation happens. So this area is the first consolidation area. So how would you understand or figure out if it is consolidation? You're going to check the MACD. If MACD is not in a rhythm, and then stock Cal is crossing over K and D lines both, then that rhythm shows that it's choppy. So normally I do check in the first half with 1 minute candles to see if there's any choppiness in that area. So you can see choppiness is started here. There's red, and then light red, and then another red bar, dark red, and then light red. So that's the start. That was the basically the choppiness starting point. And then in this area, you can see more and more choppiness happening on stock as well as MACD, and then the biggest choppiness started in completely this area. So you can see here on the MACD, dark red, white, the light reds and darks, and light and dark and light. So that's indicate choppiness. So, but at this point, there's a special line which was introduced a couple of days back. It's called safer strike. So SPY did touch the safer strike, but MACD didn't. But the safer strike is not a line. It's just a strike of a port that represent if I were to take the best trade for the day and be in the safe side, meaning like 1 day expiration, this price would have been the best price for the day. And then for the QQ, that is 533. For SPY, it is 100 601. So, but as you can see that the price was also rejecting that area. So that confirms. Also, you see the trending down 2 times. Trending down happened. So that confirms that this area is consolidating, and I did took a trade, made 74% on the bottom, and then I sold it here on the silver line touch. After that, I didn't take any trades for once because I made 74 here. Two, this colorless area is called no man's zone. Uh, and I didn't trade. I won't trade no man's zones. There are two no man's zones for the day, which is between 2 and 3, and then in the first half it is 11 to 12. Some days these areas will have good trades. If there is good trades, the setup has to be really good. So normally good trades mean the setup is perfect. So then I would take it. If not, I won't. So I stayed away from this area, and then let's go to the second wave under 5 minutes candles. That's how I trade the second wave. All right, so this area, there's nothing, even though there are touches, nothing confirms in the stochal. Now it comes, the stochal comes down to this area. Let's see here. There was a bottom hit on 5 minutes. So 5 minute bottom hits are rare. So normally 1 minute is what we can see mostly, or 2 minutes on SPY and QQ. 5 minutes is rare. So that means it is coming from the Fed talk of, I think, not Fed notes or plot or something like that. That is happening at 2 o'clock. So it's preparing. People are taking, trades or selling out and keeping cash on that time. So it started bouncing off. MACD does support that bounce by staying on the red zone, and then the this area was slightly, because it went down somewhere here, the stochastic was below 20 as well. So kind of a trade uh, without using lines, but the line was there as well. So 4 confirmations happened in this area, which the new one was bottom hit as well. So even though this wasn't a perfect one, just because of the bottom hit could have been a perfect buy there. But I didn't take it. I was in the mentality of the day is gonna be bearish, so I didn't took any calls. I only did puts today. So here it's my second trade, which was the silver touch, and stock was above 80 there, and the MACD did support it. So I took it from here to here. There it was about, I did 0 DTE. I think I did QQQ. This one was 533. Actually, I did took here the safest strike, 533, and made about 30% there. Let me double check. QQQ 533. Give me 1 minute to check it. That was right before 2 o'clock. Wait, where am I? 533. Yes, so it did went from here. Yeah, it did 34%. So I did make 30% there. I had a preset take profit, so it did took the profit. And then I didn't want to take any more. I also didn't want to hold it because of the 2 o'clock notes, Fed notes. And then it opened, it kind of went up, and then started going down. When it went up, I called that up because the safest strike was slightly there, so I did took one more here that was against the golden line rule, but I did had to take it because of that safest zone strategy. So took it and then did a uh, I, I did it around 283. I made another 75% on this drop. I sold it on the white line, so that's 75 here. And then again, I didn't took any trades up until this touch on the QQQ. You can see QQQ touch on silver as well as touch, and the MACD set up properly. So that touch I trail around here, did about 50% on that drop as well. Again, I did took this touch actually on 25 325. As soon as it touch, I did took it. I was checking 10 minutes as well here. 25 was somewhere here. This one, and then I have my tools open. 25 somewhere here as well. So the confirmation, I did check the 2 minutes is because for last hour 30 minutes, since today was a volatile day, 2 minutes works perfect. And you can see MACD was up, and then sorry, stock was up and MACD was in green zone, so I did took it and made about 50%. I sold it before it dropped more, and it kind of went. Actually, I did took here was the June 23 530 $530 one, June 23. So that also made about 35 or 40% gain there for me. So perfect ones were for the day. This one was perfect. This one kind of perfect. This area, not perfect, but very safe for the day. And again, how that, so this here, actually I forgot about it. This was the one that I took. So it went up and then it started coming down. As soon as it crossed down on the silver, I did took it from the 5-minute chart. So did about 5 trades for the day, couple of here, and did about 300 and something percent from my max cap. So was a really good day for scalpers as well. Plenty of scalping opportunity. As you can see, I did also draw the trajectory just by drawing something like this with all the touches. It shows the trend at the end of the day where it is going as well. You can see that is happening here. One more thing that I want to share is this tool, option profit calculator. I will post this in my Discord channel if you want this. Normally how I do it is by basically putting the stock here and then calculating. Let's say in the morning it was around 31, right? And then today it's June 18. So let's say if I want to get the safest strike, puts at this point 531. Yeah, let's just assume that this is the one, and when this was happening. Safest strike was around 192, 192, and then the other 192 was here, this area. And then let's calculate what would be the case if it were to touch this golden line, 530. So from 530.90 to 530.11, 530.11, 530.90 to 530.11, right? Let's say I got 10, yeah, let's do 10. Let's say I got 10. So 530.11 is kind of, this one is showing 4% gain. I think since the day was done, I think all the IV was caught up, so it's not changing properly. But 530, yep, I think you have to do it right on the morning while you're doing it, because it's not updating now because the day was done. So the tool is basically good to predict from here to the next line what would be the option price, or if you're using VBull or Robinhood, you can also do the same thing using the simulation option simulation tool. All right, so that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Today was a good day, and hope you guys did well as well. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. We do have a Discord channel. If you want to join, just leave a comment and I will send you an invite. All right, thank you very much.